conducting this session is to make students aware about online training. So a lot of students have doubts like, online training is not good for us. We are not able to understand online trainings. So we have started with these demo sessions just to explain you that online sessions to a certain extent is better than offline sessions. We have been conducting online sessions for pretty long now. We are training students from across the country. We are getting a wonderful response. Even before the lockdown, even before the COVID-19 lockdown, we were training students online. We were training students not only in India, we are training students globally. So trust me, it is a wonderful experience. It is better to learn from the comfort of your home. You get recorded sessions with you. Whatever sessions we are doing, we record them, we share them with our students so that they can go through those sessions, clear their concepts again, anytime, anywhere, any number of times. So to take you back, let me give you a brief about SaiCad. SaiCad Center is an organization which is 10 plus years old, and we are an authorized training partner to Autodesk, Bentley, Dassault, PTC. We are an authorized testing center also. I'm sure all of you are aware of Autodesk. Autodesk is the world's most popular company among engineering students, typically mechanical, automobile, electrical, civil, and architecture. They have a software called as AutoCAD. They have a software called as Revit, 3DX Max. They also have softwares like Maya, which is used for animation and VFX. They have softwares like Fusion 360 for mechanical engineering students, Nastran for analysis, and Inventor also, that which is very familiar with students going in for 3D modeling and analysis. Then you can see another logo, that is a Bentley logo. STAD Pro is a product of Bentley. So but there are a lot of civil engineering students who go in for this software. So Bentley is their product. You can see Dassault there. We have already had 2 sessions for SolidWorks and CATIA. So SolidWorks and CATIA both are products of Dassault systems. And next we have the logo of PTC. So today, now we are going to start a session for Creo, which was earlier called as ProE. These are products of PTC. You can see a fifth logo on the left side in the bottom lane. That is the logo for Certiport. We are an authorized testing center also. Students, when you learn a software, after learning a software, you have to sit for an exam. After you take the exam, you get a certification from these companies. Certiport is a vendor neutral examination center. You have to learn an auto. For example, you are doing a pro training in AutoCAD. After you have completed AutoCAD, you have to go to a Certiport or testing center, sit there, take the exam, become a Autodesk certified professional. So SaiCad, all SaiCad centers are also Certiport testing centers. Students who are studying with SaiCad need not go to any testing center for a global certification exam. You can take this exam at our center. Now, once you learn all these things, students are very happy to get the certificates. Let me show you some photographs of certificates. These are some sample photographs of certificates. Now, if you see at these certificates, every student who is learning any software from any center anywhere in India gets a certificate. The only difference between these certificates and those certificates is those certificates are issued by local centers. Centers in, let us say, Maharashtra, centers in Tamil Nadu, centers in Punjab, centers anywhere in the country. Every center who is teaching these softwares give them a local certificate. But these local certificates have no value in the industry. They are not recognized. So look at these certificates. These certificates are issued by the companies themselves. For example, if you're doing any AutoCAD training, you get a certificate from Autodesk. If you are doing a training of CATIA or SolidWorks, you get a certification directly from the parent company, that is Dassault Systems. If you are doing PTC Creo, you get a certificate directly from PTC, from the parent company of Creo. To get these certificates, you have to take the training. And after you taken the training, you have to sit for an online certification exam. All students who clear the online certification exam will get these certificates. And trust me, if you have this certificate, nobody can stop you from getting a job, because the moment you show these certificates to your employer, they know that you are a master in this software. They know that you have done everything in detail. They know that you have done everything in detail, and you have then taken the exam and you are certified. Now, to take certifications, what is important? Every exam has a syllabus. So whenever you are taking an exam, there is a syllabus. So when you are studying in an authorized training partner, what is the best advantage? The best advantage is we are teaching the complete syllabus of Creo. You are, whether you are studying from us in India or you are studying from any authorized training center of PTC in Canada, America, Japan, Korea, anywhere in the world, the same syllabus is followed. Unless and until you do the complete syllabus of Creo, you will not be able to clear the certification exam. You would be surprised to know that students who are studying in local centers only learn 20 to 30% of the actual syllabus, because what the students are not aware of Creo syllabus, students are not aware of SolidWorks and CATIA syllabus, they are only aware of the software. So they are totally dependent on the institute where they join. So whatever the institute teaches them, it is the syllabus, and these local institutes take advantage of the lack of knowledge of the students and impart them trainings that are not complete. Trust me, the trainings that you are doing at any local center is only 20-30% of the actual syllabus is covered. Another major benefit of studying here is that the teachers who are going to teach you, whenever you visit an authorized training center, the teacher who's going to teach you in an authorized center is a certified instructor. Like the person who's taking your training today, Mr. Shani Goel, he is a PTC certified instructor. He's an Autodesk certified instructor. He's a SolidWorks and CATIA certified instructor. So you get excellent quality training. So that is the best advantage that you get from us. Certified instructor is going to teach you. We will teach the complete syllabus. And after you have done the complete syllabus, you sit for the exam and you get these globally recognized certificates, which will help you to get jobs. Trust me, we have 100% success rate in online certifications because a student gets best quality training from SaiCad. Okay, let us go to the next slide. As far as Autodesk goes, we are the #1 partner of Autodesk, not only in India, but the entire SAARC nations. SaiCad has the maximum number of authorized training centers in India that is authorized from Autodesk. We do the maximum certifications of Autodesk in India. We were also awarded the Best Partner Award for Autodesk in the last event that was conducted in Pune. So let me show you the photograph of the award ceremony. If you can look here, this is the SaiCad team getting the Best Partner Award from Autodesk, and that makes us the #1 Autodesk partner, not only in India, but entire SAARC nations. Let us go to the next slide. You can see the map of India. SaiCad has its presence across India. It is not a local center. We are a national brand. We have centers in 11 states. So you can come and meet us at 11 states in our centers and join the training. Currently, because centers are closed, all students are learning online. The best benefit of learning online is students are getting 66+% of discount. That means a course that is worth 15,000 rupees in our training institutes, you are getting the same course only for 5,000 rupees. And certified instructors are teaching you. You must not leave this advantage, right? So you can go through our session today and understand how we teach. Can we have the video, please? Can we show them the Creo video, Shani? And if you can pause and explain them the every module, that would be great for them.
Good evening, everyone. So PTC Creo is a parametric modeling software. So this is the first parametric based software in the industry. So PTC Creo, in this we have first thing that is sketching. So every software like Creo, like CATIA, like SolidWorks, all the software has the similar modules. Like first we have the sketching module. In that we create the sketch for the part modeling or for the assembly, whichever we need. Then we have the part modeling. In that we create the solid, the surface, the sheet metal, any type of part. After that, we have the assembly design. In that, we can assemble all the parts from the in the assembly. Then last, we have the detailing and drawings. The detailed drawing will be created after that. The sheet metal again is under the part modeling. We have to create the part with either sheet metal, either surface, either solid, and we can just assemble that. So after that, we have the manufacturing to create a program for the machining. We can do that, and then we have the simulation to analyze the structure, to analyze the aerodynamics. We can do that here. Then we have the mold design to create the core in cavity for the plastic. We can create it from here, from the for plastic or any other. The last is rendering. We can create the realistic views also. Okay, so this is the global certificate.
So this is the global certification that you get from PTC. You do the training, take the certification exam, and get this certification, right? So uh, after this session, we will also be sharing feedback with all of you. Please fill that feedback form and let us know how the training is. Another benefit to students who are attending our demo sessions today, we are going to give you an excellent fee offer today after the session is over tonight, right? And you will have one full day. You will have time till tomorrow midnight to enroll. That offer will only be valid till tomorrow midnight. Students who enroll before tomorrow midnight can avail that offer. After tomorrow, from Monday onwards, that offer will be closed. You will not be getting that offer. Also, I would like to know who all are attending the sessions. Please, in the comment box, write your name and write your city, write your state. Sorry. In the comments box, please write your name and your state. Can we know who all are attending? Let me welcome all of you. Just write your name and your state in the comments box. Come on, students, just write your name and your state and post it in the comments. Shani sir can start the session after that.
Okay, sir, thank you. So we are going to start with the Creo. But first of all, please write your name and your state. I can see we have the
You can
Nagpriya.
see the chat. You can see the chat here. You can see the chat here. Okay, Nagapriya from
Okay.
Tamil Nadu, welcome you. We are happy you
Please,
are here.
everyone,
Balraj
please type your name
has
and
left.
city. Okay. So please type that, and we are also going to start. So we have this Creo Parametric. This is the 5.0, and we also have Creo Parametric 6, and the latest version is Creo Parametric 7. So right now we have Creo Parametric 5. So Creo Parametric is basically a 3D modeling software, a parametric software. In this software, everything can be created with help of parameters. We can create a fully driven product. Okay, that means that if we create a product and uh, next time if you want to change the size of that product entirely, we can do that with the help of, because we have applied some relation in that, so we can create that inside. So in Creo Parametric, if you click on the new, we have some modules here. So if you click here in the part, we have the solid, the sheet metal. In the assembly, we have the designs, and we have the drafting also. So everything will be available inside. The surface will also be available in the part. So just select the module you need, select from here you need, define the name, click OK, and we have the part here. Okay, so this is the new file. that will open after creating a new part. So now you can see we have tabs here. First tab is model. In the model, we have the tools for the shapes. We can create a shape like extrude, like revolve, like sweep. All the commands are similar to the SolidWorks, the AutoCAD, everything is similar. The difference is in the working and the relations. Okay, so we have the sketch here. You can see we have the planes here. We have the model tree here. Everything we create will be saved here. So first of all, to create a part, just click on the sketch and you have to just select the plane from here. You can see this is the sketch. We have the placement here where you want to create the sketch. I want to create it on the top. You can see the sketch plane is top and the reference is from right. Click on the sketch and click on the sketch view for the orientation, and here we have the normal to view screen. So here you can see we are right now in the sketch tab and we have all the tools for the sketching. We have the shapes, okay, sketching shape, we have the editing options, we have the constraints here, we have the dimensions here. So like I want to create a rectangular shape, so just click here on the rectangle, click on the start point, click on the end point, and to escape just press the middle mouse wheel and the command will complete. Okay, so you can see we have some dimensions here. So right now these dimensions are fade in color. These are called the weak dimensions. Okay, if we double click and change the dimension, like I want to change it to 300. So if you click outside, the dimension turns in red. That is because I have I have selected an option, I have activated an option, whichever I add it will become the locked dimension. You can see there is the locked dimension. Okay, so right now I want this to be 250, so we can create that. So you can just orientate your sketch also, and to get back we have the sketch view also. So to pan, we have to press the shift key to pan. Okay, we can press the shift key to pan like that. And you can create multiple options also. We have the center line or the references. If you want to create a mirror entity, you have to create the center lines like that. You can see the lines can be rotated. So we can apply some relation, like I want this line to be horizontal, vertical. So I can just select the vertical from here. So the main motive in the Creo parametric is to define the sketch and remove the weak dimension from the sketch. Okay. And now suppose I want a circle inside. Okay, I can create a circle. The Creo parametric will automatically define the dimension inside. Okay, and you just have to edit those, like I want that to be 150 and I want that to be 100. Okay, the diameter should be 100. Like that, we have the fully defined sketch here. If you want to get out of the sketch, just click OK, and here we have the sketch. And now inside here you can see in the model tree we have the sketch option. So in the sketch, after the sketch, just select it and we can change the shape from here. Just go to the extrude and we can extrude or convert this into the 3D. You can change the height from here. You can go downside, upside, anywhere. You can flip it from here. Okay, you can change the dimension from here or from here or from here also. Okay, we have some end conditions here. How you want to create, you can select also from here, press right click, and we have the symmetrical option. We have the two selected or none option. So select as you like, as you need, and edit the value. I need that to be 200. And now we have some other options here. That is, this is the solid modeling. Right now we are in the solid. If you need a surface, we can just select the surface model and the object will be converted to the surface also. Okay, this is the solid, this is the surface. If you want to change the direction, you can, but right now we are in the middle, so there is no effect. If you just select it to blind, then there will be the effect. Next option we have is the thick surface. We can create it a thickness, a wall thickness right here. Okay, and if you select on this one, the thickness will not be available. So after that, we have some options in here. That is the depth option. Right now you can see we have only one direction. We can change the direction one size, we can flip. But if you want to create both side with different option, we have the side two. We can just select the blind here and we can create a second side also. If you want to add a taper, you can add the taper from here, whichever angle you need. You can add a taper from here also. So another option that is here, that is capped end. So select the surface and capped ends will be available, and that will just close the surfaces. But it will be hollow from inside. Okay, so I'm going to create the solid, click OK, and wait a second. Okay, just a So this is a solid model now. You can see the taper is also added to the inside option, inside hole. So if you don't want the taper right now, you can just go to the edit. The edit will be from Control E. You can just select this one, press Control E, and we are in the edit. Just go to the option, remove the taper, click OK, and here is the option. Okay, so very simple software to use. Next option we have is how to create a revolve feature, how to create a circular feature. If I don't want to extrude this one, okay, you can see the sketch one is here, it was consumed. So right click and there is option show. So you can see it. If you want to rotate it around an axis, you can do it with the help of revolve. Select the sketch. Now you can see it has automatically selected the axis of rotation. You can just go here and select the axis of rotation according to your need. If you don't want to see the full, you can just select 180 to 70, whichever you need. Okay, or you can just select like that also. So you can see it is creating in 360-degree from here. Okay, from this axis. You can change the axis anytime, or you can select the angle from here. You can create the thin feature, hollow from inside, or you can create the surface also. There are many options, similar options here. Cap and means they will close. Okay, so all the options are available right here. So in this way you can create your object. Okay, so these are the options. So if we have any drawing, if we want to create any drawing, like I will show you from the example right here. Just wait for a second, I will show you the example. So if you see here, we have an object, we have to create this 3D object. So first of all, just read the drawing, what is given. We need to create this one. Okay, we need to create this 3D. So we have the orthographics view here, we have the isometric here. Okay, so we just need to create this 3D from these sketches, these dimensions. So how you can create, you can see we have shape here. If I go to the front view, if I select the front plane, and if I create this one like that, I can create a thickness to that. The thickness will be this one. Okay, if I create this face and extrude that to up to this face, we will have this complete object. Then if we just cut this from here, okay, from top or from side, we can remove this material. We can use the mirror command from here. And if you go to this view, if you create a rectangle and cut it through all like that, we will have the lower cut. And if you go to the side view and create this shape and extrude it up to this length, we can create this. So it's a very simple shape. First of all, you just have to see what is given. So the overall value is 86. Overall, this length is 48, and we have a height of 12. Okay, so just start from here. First of all, just clear everything, close. So to create the drawing, first of all, see what unit you have. If you see down here, all the units are in millimeters. So how to set the millimeter units? First thing is setting the units. So just go to the new, select the part and the solid, define a name. I want to define this will be the part. You cannot specify the space in the Creo, so you can specify the underscore 1. So don't use the default template because it will automatically choose the uh, units from here. Remove it, click OK, and you will be directed to the template here. So you can see by default it will always select inch part solid. Okay, so we will have to select millimeter Newton second part solid, mmns, millimeter Newton second part solid. So now our unit are in millimeter. If you want to see, go to the file, go to the prepare, and go to the model property. You will see here your units are millimeter Newton second. You can change it from here also. Okay, so next thing we have to choose the plane where you want to create. I want to create from the front. Click on the sketch and click on the normal view. First thing in the sketch, always create center lines like that. Now we need to create some object. I want to create a rectangular shape. So if you create center line, you can see the object will be created symmetrical. If you drag that line, okay, if you drag that, you can see everything will be symmetrical. Both the lines will move. So like that, always create center lines. Then we have the dimension that is 86. Okay, then we have this height that will be 56. Okay, so drag that outside. Now we have to create a taper, so create a line from here. Okay, I just don't need this one, so just trim out. So to trim, we have the delete segment. Let's delete that, and we have the object. Now you can see the relation is removed because we have deleted the relations. So to add the relation, just select the two objects. Like I can select 2 points in the center line and add the relation from here. That will be symmetrical. Okay, or you can select the symmetrical. You can select 2 points in the center, and object will be symmetrical like that. So create a line from here, or you can just use the mirror command. So select this one. First of all, define the values. Just okay. Don't need this one. So we have the relation. We can just select 2 lines and make them equal in length. Select properly. It's not selecting. Okay, I am having some problem with my mouse. Okay. So go for the equal length. So right now we have the equal length. Then we have this value that will be 48, and we have the height that will be 56. Okay, and the angle is required, but we don't need to apply the angle because we can just apply the symmetrical relation from here. Okay, like that. So this is the shape. Just click OK, and have the option to extrude that up to some value. So I need to make it symmetrical from here, and we need to extrude it 34. Click OK, and we have the object. Okay, so next we have to cut it from here. So we can just select the top view. We can just select directly extrude command, and we can create the sketch here also. So first of all, create the center lines. Select the rectangular option. can create some symmetrical options right here, like that. We can select two lines and make them equal in relation. Can define the values. Those values will be 8 inside. Okay, that we need to be, it need to be 18 in length. So select these two lines and make them equal again, like that. Click OK. Now flip the direction and it will remove the material automatically. If it does not remove, just click here. This is the remove material option. So we need to create, we need to remove through all. So this is the through all option. Okay, we need to create some material removal here. So select that. Before that, just define an axis like that. We need that to be around 15 and the height should be around 5. So click OK, select the through all option. Okay, and flip the direction with remove material. Click OK, and here we have the object. For the fins here, just go to the extrude and just create with the help of line like that, like that. Okay, so we have the dimension from the center. So go to the dimension, go here for the dimension, select this line, click inside. We need that value to be 76. We can apply the formula divide by 2, and we need that depth to be from here, that should be 5. Okay, it should be mirrored. So create a center line first, select the entity, go to the mirror. Okay, so we have mirror here, select the center and you will get the object from here. So again, select the mid plane, define the value, it should be 18. So 18 like that and click OK and we have the object. Okay, so we have the visibilities with shaded edges. We can remove all the additional features. So here is the object. So in this way we can create separate objects. We can create many objects from here. So after creating the object, we can assemble those objects and apply some motions also. So I'm not going to create everything. I'm just going to show you directly how you can do that. All the option can be applied from here. So I'm going to close the file from here. I'm going to use the new. First, I will show you directly. So I will open an assembly directly from here. For that, just select my folder. Okay, so I have a folder here. I have an assembly here. I can just select and open that assembly. So everything will be opened and you can see all the parts in the tree here. Okay, so this is an assembly and everything is in motion. If you just go here, drag component, you can rotate the component like that. Okay, you can move it up and down. Okay, if you want to see the mechanisms, you can just go to the application. We have the mechanism also. You can see everything. We have the suspension system complete. If you want to rotate it, we have the option to drag component. We can rotate the component like that. Okay, you can see right now it will travel 360-degree because we have not applied some motion, some restriction inside. We need to restrict the motion so that we can use it accordingly. Okay, but if you see here, it can move up and down separately. It can move up and down separately. So we have applied some mechanism here, some springs here. Mechanism is that it can move up and down freely. That is joint. It can rotate along its axis. Okay, like that. Can rotate it, and it can rotate along point like that also. Okay, we need to apply some, we need to check the constraint for the overlapping, but in this way you can create an assembly like, okay. You can animate it. I think I have created some animation. So close it. I can just run the animation. You can see that the animation can be. So it should be at a position from where we need to run it. So for that, I can just drag the component like. Then we need to run. Okay, whichever you want to test, you can do that from here. So this is the assembly and mechanism. We can create the assembly individually and just go to the new and take the new assembly. Okay, I just don't want to save it. I can just go to the new, go to the assembly, take OK. I can take the template also. So here we are in the assembly. Just go to the browse and we can browse directly inside. Okay, for the parts, we have some parts here. Okay, so if we need to assemble any part, you can see the preview here, or we can just see the view in the thumbnail. Okay, so we have the objects here. So you need to assemble them step by step. Like I want this to open here. I want it to define some constraint. Okay, open. I need another component that will be here. I need to define some relation. So we have some relation here. Like I want it to rotate like that. Okay, now another part, this part, and we have some relation right here. Okay, so we can assign the relation, we can add some components. Okay, and we need to define some relation from. So define everything step by step. Here we have the component. We need to define another set here. I need that to be assigned somewhere. So here is the component. Now you can just drag the component. You can just test the mechanism. In this way, you can create your assemblies. Okay. So this is the assembly. If you want to create any drawing from that, just open that component. Just go to the file, new, just create the drawing from here. Okay. Take the template you need. I just don't want any template right now, or I can just select it from here. I need a D template. Okay. So now we have the template here. We can just add the views directly from here. If you see here, we have the drawing models. Sorry. Just switch to drawing. Go to the view. Okay. We need view right here. Which view you need? I want a standard orientation. I want an isometric. Which scale you need? Yes, I want to change the scale to 2. Apply. Okay. Which section you need? Anything else you need? Just click OK, and there will be your component. If you want a projection of this component, just go to the drawing view. Okay, I want it here. I want the front plane. Okay, and I want it to visible in hidden lines. Apply. Okay. So here is the option. We have the projected view. We can create the projections like that. Okay, we can select, change the property, and change the display style. Okay. So in this way, you can create your components. You can create your file. If you want to define some more detail, like if you want to create some balloons, so we have some option in the tables. We have the option to create balloon, but first we have to create the bill of material. For that, select bill of material from right here. Okay. You can see this is the bill of material, and after that you can create the balloons from here. You will see this, there are the balloons. Okay, so you can create your balloons from here also. So you can move them with your cursor. You can change the location. So in this way, the drawing can be created. You can export the drawing just by clicking Control P. You can print your drawing in the PDF format, and that will be converted. So I'm not going to convert that. Okay, so these are the options. So in this software, we mostly use the solid modeling in the assembly, but we can create the surface also. Surface is directly embedded into the solid modeling with respect to that. And for metal, we will have to create a new sheet that will be from here, control N for new, and we can just choose the sheet metal from here. And if you look at the new file, you will have the tools here. You will not see all the tools right now, because for the sheet metal you just have to create a sketch for, and you just have to create a body from here. Okay, just turn on the visibility. I'm going to create it from top. I just want a shape that is from center. I just want a sheet of 100 by 150. So define the thickness. I want a thickness of 2 millimeters. Okay. Right now our units are in inches. No problem. Just go there, file, prepare, model property, change that to millimeters. Newton second. Set. Just interpret 1 become 1 means 1 inch become 1 millimeter. So right now you can see have these values. So this is the basic flange. You can create some flats here. You can create like that flanges. You can create here. Just click OK. You can define the angle whichever you need. I want a 45-degree flange. So these are the flange options. I can change the directions from here. Okay, I can change the thickness from here. Click OK. Here we have the flange option. Okay. So different options. You can create anything from here. This is used to create sheet metal parts, like you can create your CPU bodies, your cabinets. Everything will be created with the help of sheet metal. Okay, if you have any question, I want to know if you have any question, you can ask. Have you learned any software before? You can turn on your mics and you can talk to me. Have you covered any software? Have you learned any software before? Lalita and Nagapriya. Okay. Is there any question? Is there any specific thing you want to know from us? Let me know. Because this is a demo session. I cannot cover everything. We have only 10 minutes left. So I want to know that if you have any specific demand in that you want to learn some specific thing, I can just go to that. Just turn on your mic or just type in the message. Okay. So this is the software. This is the Creo Parametric. The latest version is 7. Right now we are using right here 5 because on this laptop it will not support the 7. So create your files directly from here. You can close all the files. After closing the files, they are still in the memory. You can just click on the in session and you can open that drawing or that part directly. You can see everything is here. Okay, if you want to clear all those files, just go to the erase file from here. And okay, we have software was crashed. Okay, so moreover our session is complete. If you have any question, please ask, or else I'm just going to close the session. Okay, thank you very much for attending this session. Please rate, and you will get a link, and please give us feedback related to this session. If you have any question, you can ask in the group also, or you can directly ask here. Okay, I will be added in the group till tomorrow. You have 24 hours. You can ask any technical question in the group. You can ask any detail about any session that you need, like you want to learn about SolidWorks, like about CATIA, like you want to learn anything about the designing or the analysis or the manufacturing. You can let me know. Okay, so thank you very much for this session. I'm going to close that session now. So Lalita, where are you from? I think just let me know where are you from. Your state, Tamil Nadu. Okay. Thank you very much.